Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Florina. As the first speaker of our group, I am deeply honored to stand before you today to address the critical issue of youth suicide in Malaysia. Suicide remains a criminal act in Malaysia under Section 309 of the Penal Code, despite evidence showing that criminalization reduces help seeking, hinders the collection of accurate data, and the development and implementation of effective suicide prevention strategies. Based on available public data, suicide is the leading cause of death among youth in Malaysia. The economic cost of these preventable deaths in Malaysia is estimated at Ringgit Malaysia 346.2 million in 2019. There is a lack of awareness about suicide and its risk factors in the general community in Malaysia. Unethical media reporting of suicides is an obstacle in correcting misconceptions and debunking in the midst of suicide. What are the causes of suicide? Have you ever think about this? One of the significant contributors to youth suicide in Malaysia is the relentless pressure placed on our young individuals, particularly in the realm of education. The competitive nature of our academic system, coupled with high expectation from parents and society, creates an immense burden on the shoulder of our youth. The fear of failure and the constant pursuit of perfection can lead to overwhelming feelings of stress, anxiety, and hopelessness. The second one is societal expectations play a pivotal role in shaping the mental well-being of our youth. From career choices to personal relationships, young Malaysians often find themselves grappling with the pressure to conform to predefined norms and standards. This pressure to fit into societal molds can result in feelings of alienation, low self-esteem, and a sense of disconnection from oneself and others. Additionally, family dynamics can significantly impact the emotional well-being of our youth. Dysfunctional family relationships, parental expectations, financial stress, and domestic conflicts can create a toxic environment that exacerbates feeling of loneliness, worthlessness, and despair among young individuals.
Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is NORAFIKAH FATIHAH binti OTHMAN. Okay, now we go to topic question number 2. Okay, what's the impact of youth suicide on their family and the economy? First, for your all information, the impacts of youth suicide on families are multifaceted and profound. Families experience intense emotional distress, grief, and often struggle with feeling of guilt and blame. Relationship within the family can become strained as members grapple with the loss and try to understand why it happened. Parents may experience depression and anxiety following the suicide of a child, which can further disrupt family dynamics. Financially, families may face significant burdens due to medical expenses, funeral costs, and lost income if the youth was a contributing member of the household. The financial strain can exacerbate anxiety stresses and lead to long-term economic challenges for the family. Beyond the immediate family unit, youth suicide also have broader economic implications. It can result in lost productivity as parents and siblings take time off work or school to grieve and attend to practical matters. Mental health services and support systems may also experience increased demand, placing additional strain on health care resources. The loss of youth individuals to suicide can impact workforce participation and economic growth. As potential distribution to society are lost. Addressing youth suicide requires a comprehensive approach that encompasses both mental health support for individuals and families as well as broader societal interventions aimed at prevention and early intervention.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am PUNITHA and SELLAPAN, currently working in the Inner Pathology Seremban and continue my studies in the UNICEF. I hope you all get a clear picture about the impact of the youth suicide to their family and also economy. Now, let's see how we can prevent the youth suicide. First of all, we can implement school-based program, comprehensive school-based mental health program that focus on prevention. Early intervention and support should be organized from time to time. Provide training season on mental health awareness, identification of warning signs, and protocol for responding to students' increases to the teachers and staff. For instance, conduct workshop with mental health professionals to educate teachers on recognizing changes in behaviors, sign of emotional distress, and appropriate referral pathway. Furthermore, we can organize screening, early intervention on youth mental health status. We need to identify and address mental health concern in youth at an early stage to prevent escalation by implementing mental health screening tool, establishing support groups, and developing intervention plans for students identified as at risk. For instance, introduce regular mental health checks in with counselors or designated staff to identify the students who may be struggling and offer timely supports. Moreover, from involvement plays a crucial role in preventing youth suicide. Parents should engage in the mental health activities of the school and provide resources for supporting their youth mental well-being by organizing parents' workshops, distributing informational materials, and establishing open communication channels between parents and school staff. For instance, hold regular parents-teacher conference with a focus on discussing not only academic performance but also the social and emotional well-being of the.
I'm Naresh Subramaniam, would like to present my part about what we can achieve if we are successful in preventing youth suicide. First of all, it can foster healthier communities that will become more cohesive and supportive as they come together to address mental health concerns. This collective effort fosters a sense of belonging and connection, promoting overall well-being, community well-being. For instance, prevention can foster the development of stronger support network within communities. Peer support groups, community organizations, and mental health service could work together to create a safety net for youths. Next, it can reduce the emotional distress for families whereby will be spared by foreground grief and trauma associated with the loss of a young family member to suicide. For instance, families are spared from the traumatic memories associated with the loss of a youth to suicide. They don't have to cope with the distressing memories of finding a loved one in a critical condition or dealing with emergency responders. Furthermore, it can lead to an improvised academic performance, nevertheless, may focus on promoting resilience, problem solving, and emotional intelligence, skills that extend beyond academics. Youth who develop these skills are better equipped for lifelong learning and adapting to future challenges. For instance, youth might engage in a team building exercise, participate in discussion about overcome adversity, and, or learn strategies strategies for bouncing back from setbacks. This experience cultivate resilience, helping students face challenges without being overwhelmed. Thank you. Finally, the conclusion of our presentation is the issue of youth suicide is a deeply concerning and complex challenge that demands urgent attention and comprehensive response. Ultimately, the battle against youth suicide is a call to action for society as a whole. It is a call to prioritize mental health, to dismantle barriers that impede help seeking, and to build a world where very young person feel valued, supported, and equipped to face life's challenges. Through sustained effort, education, and compassion, we can strive toward a future where the devastating impact of youth suicide is minimized and the potential of every young life is realized. Thank you.